can answer that one, I think right away. The thing that I liked best about going to St. John Vianney is back in the day, most of the kids that went here were all from the neighborhood, so we all walked to and from school. So not only did you spend the day with your friends going to school, you spent time after school, so you had that beginning sense of community. We had the same teachers, the same families, the same friends. There was just a lot of continuity during our day and during our growing up years.
Yeah, there was a lot of community. I think we felt like we were part of something. They used to have a ice skating rink down on the football field, and the number of times that we would go down there and meet as a group and just ice skate. So it was a definite part of community.
I think for us, and we had 3 children that went through here, we really wanted a solid foundation in our family life, in our faith life, and in our community life, and that's what we found here at St. John Vianney. We looked at the school as an extension of our family values, and so what we lived and breathed at home was carried on throughout the school and throughout the parish, and that was important to us from day one.
And they were going to school with kids and with families that held the same values that we hold. So that we're basically, when you're thrown into a mix in an elementary school, you're not sure what type of children your children are going to associate with. And this way we were more or less guaranteed that they would have pretty much the same values and have the same type of upbringing, same type of family structure.
I think St. John Vianney is the same now as when I attended, in the fact that it is a commitment to send your kids here. You know, it's a financial commitment, it's a commitment of time, and you really believe what you commit to, and I find that younger families these days still have the same commitments that we had back in the day.
Through Mass, through going to church, praying at the kitchen table before we eat a meal. We talk about a lot of different things in our family where we communicate a lot, and mostly it's their values, and we share the same values. They're honest kids. They're they're pretty good kids, and I think a lot of it has to do with the faith that they were brought up in.
And I think when they were younger, it was really easy for us to take life lessons and give them a faith lesson. You know, because the world does change, but the faith and the beliefs remain the same. And it was just easy to correlate one to the other.
I think the reasons that my parents sent us to St. John Vianney, my brother and I, was because of the values, but it was also because of the education. It has a little bit better education. They're a little bit more advanced when it comes to reading, writing, arithmetic, the things that are really necessary. But a lot of it, I think, was because of the culture. So we sent our children here for the same reason.
And I had 9 siblings that went through St. John Vianney, and I think my parents sent us here for very much the same reasons. You know, it was faith-based, and that was very important to my parents. It was very structured, and anytime you send kids to school, they need that structure, they need that discipline. And we found, even with our kids going there, that's exactly what they needed as they went into high school and into life. It was a great, strong foundation.
First of all, I'd thank them for the education. It's all part and parcel of what's made me what I am today. And it's also given me the opportunity to stay in contact with my faith. It's an everyday thing, it's not just a Sunday thing. So it's, I would say thank you.
If I could say something to my parents, thanking them for sending me here many, many years ago, it would be the same thing. It would be thank you, because it was a commitment for them to send us here, and they made it for all 9 of us siblings, and we've all turned out pretty good, and I have to believe it's because of their solid belief and their solid foundation.